So you guys can see this picture. It's a picture of a farm, obviously, in a rural area. Doesn't it look so peaceful though? Like there's no one there. All it is like your farm, a one-way road, cornfields. Looks peaceful. You see no city buildings, no city lights. I think it looks awesome. But according to the National Rural Health Association, men and women life expectancy is higher in rural areas than urban areas. For men, the rural life expectancy is 76.2 years, and for women, it is 81.3 years of age. So today I'll be talking to you about why you should live in rural areas. According to a Gallup poll, 27 to 31% of middle-aged people desire to live in rural areas. And if you live in a rural area, it will guarantee you a healthier life and a peaceful lifestyle. So I may not be the best person to relay this information, but the sources I have used and researched, they are all credible and reputable sources. So I believe that people should live in rural areas rather than urban areas. And the four main points I will be talking about today is the problem, the solution, which is living in rural areas, visualization process, and action. According to the World Health Organization, urban environments discourage physical activity and promote unhealthy eating consumptions. Poor air and traffic are also a problem in big cities. Obesity is also a problem in America and is getting worse. Eating fast food all the time does damage on your body. But let's be real. Fast food is affordable, yummy, and easy to get for the most part. But it is so unhealthy that it makes our bodies hate us even more and does damage on us, which overall makes our life expectancy go down. But if you do not start living in a rural area or this problem does not get fixed, the obesity rate will be larger and too hard to handle, and life expectancy will be less. We need to stop this before it gets out of hand. So my plan is to have people live in rural areas. Not everyone will be able to go to these rural areas, because then we would create a big city, and therefore those big cities will have the same problems as we have now. So that would not be a good idea. So only some of the people will need to move into rural areas. And since the population of Earth will grow because people are reproducing, those people need to start living in rural areas and to help stop overcrowding. And in theory, that will help our problem of the big problems in the cities currently. So my plan will work because overcrowding is happening, and moving people out will decrease the less traffic and less pollution that there is in the city. And in living rural, there are healthier options and more ways to exercise and different lifestyle changes that can be made to make you healthier. So my plan has many benefits to it that could provide people with a better life. First off, if you adopt my plan and go live rural instead of living in urban areas, you can have a healthier and more peaceful lifestyle. The benefits is that Trent Ham of SimpleDollar.com says that space and nature in a rural area is fantastic. He lives in a rural area, and he says that there is no smog, the air is so clear, and it's just perfect outside of his house. It's so clean, there's no smog, there's no pollution. How great is that? Ham also said that there's independence in a rural area. So no traffic that is loud, you don't have neighbors that are right next to you and annoying you by mowing their lawn or whatever they are doing. But according to an article from a pro and con city country life analysis, their benefit is that it's peace and quiet. You see no buildings, no city lights, no city buildings, and you just see stars. And you can enjoy life looking up at the sky. And with all the space you have, you can have space for a garden to plant vegetables and fruits and start a healthy diet that can make your life better You can also have space to put a home gym or have a daily workout routine for like an hour a day. All these things will help get you a healthier lifestyle and a better mental health. So along with any benefits and solutions, there are consequences, but these consequences are not that bad in my opinion. One consequence is that with the rural area, that you're not gonna have as many doctors or like urgent cares or hospitals. You might have one hospital, you might have a few doctors, but it's not gonna be as large as a big city is. Like in St. Louis, there's a bunch of hospitals. In a rural area, it's not gonna be a bunch of hospitals. Another consequence that there will be is that if you live in this, or if you have a job in the city, your drive is going to be fairly long, depending on which rural area you live and what city your job is in. It all depends. But all in all, you need to go live in a rural area because big cities are not the way to go. So now I have talked about the benefits and consequences of living in a rural area rather than an urban area. But now we can continue to think about why we should live in a urban or live in a rural area. So today I've talked about the problem in big cities, the solution of that problem, which is living in rural areas instead of the big cities. And I have told you my call to action. So obesity, air pollution, high volume traffic, and many issues are a huge problem in big cities that are not good. Everyone needs to go live rural because big cities are definitely not the way to go. So everyone strives to be healthy and fit. There are models in magazines, TV, actresses, actors. They all have perfect skin, perfect bodies. They all look super healthy for how old they are. And people want to become those people. They strive to be those people. I want to be so-and-so on this show. But in all reality, that is super hard to accomplish. Everyone's their own person. Everyone has their own habits and ways to do stuff. But living rural and having a garden and a daily routine, workout routine, can get you that healthy and looking Vanna White body in no time. Thank you.